and this must have been a long time ago, that struck me and that had always become my definition for love. Love is knowing that somebody can hurt you, but trusting them not to. So it's like you are conscious that it can happen anytime, but you are making, that's why they say love is not a feeling, it's a choice. Like, guy, I know you can break my heart, but I am choosing to trust you for as long as it lasts. The day you break my heart, no wahala, we move.
Have a nice time.
Yes, boo. Yes, boo. Oh God, JP, I beg.
Stand up, boy.
Okay, so you
Welcome, guys. You're welcome to ARIKE'S Arena.
We're gonna shake that.
So, smile, be happy. Is this your happiness? Oh yeah, sit down, Jare. Jesus.
It's okay.
Oh mommy, listen to happen.
If I'm going to date someone, I give that person my all.
Oh, buddy, you can't give your all. You can't give your all like this.
My all may be like
people just please, can we start?
Please, in Jesus' name.
God.
Oh yeah.
Lord Jesus, peace, tranquility. Oh shit, baby. Oh yeah, let's start.
hey.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Heartbroken people. Please. Oh yeah, intro. What? I didn't even know how to start my video now. Will you people here?
Jump my people.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Arenians, please. I'm sorry.
What am I sorry?
I'm sorry because people are embarrassing me. Why am I not sorry, guy? Well, how do I even use to start or no? No, I don't. Hey, Arenians, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to ARIKE'S Arena.
Our channel. Welcome back to our channel.
Please, excuse me. Please, for all the people that want to subscribe, it's me that have channel. It's me.
It's our channel.
What? I
don't be
I can't even complete my intro. What did I stop in? See, you guys, welcome. Let's just keep. If you have not subscribed,
You're welcome.
Like, subscribe, and if you're new.
See you guys, you're welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like the video, subscribe, go down below, leave a comment with the hashtag new so we can welcome you the ARIKE way. See as I flow. What's the remaining part?
Now,
and if you're a returning subscriber,
if you're a returning subscriber, don't forget to like.
You know how we
go and watch our previous videos.
Subscribe.
Okay. So you guys, actually, if you had seen the previous videos, we started a breakup series because I broke up or I got broken up with on. Please, I've recovered. Thank you. So we started a breakup series. So the first part was where I gave you guys the intro and all of that. And then last week was when I gave the full gist because that was what my people requested. So as I promised, I said I was going to bring my friends, my host of Heartbroken people. Actually, some people are here because they are heartbreakers. Some people are here because they've been heartbroken. Some people are serial heartbreakers, and then some people are just here to give advice. They've never been in a relationship. Okay, so you guys, what's that? Okay, so you guys, don't let me say okay, you guys again. So we actually had to film this part and come and shook it here because the anger and violence that has been in this video. Oh God. So you guys, we're actually going to have to make this video a 2-part video. Share you grab. So this is the first part and you guys are going to see the second part next week. Share on our gates. So, Una get now. Okay, so
Arenians.
Arenians, thank you very much. So you guys, yeah, so we're going to start the video now, which we actually shot before this one because we came to shoot this one inside. But yeah, you guys will get.
But Loki, we did not say our names.
Okay, so their names.
Let me introduce myself.
Yeah.
I should really introduce myself.
What was all this one?
I am Matthew Benita. And sorry, let's take it back. I'm Matthew Benita, yes. And I'm the CEO of
Voila. To make wigs, we make hair products and we
Cut. You see, at this point, we're not even going to introduce again. This is Peace. Sweet Peace. Our YouTube channel. I'm going to put our link in the description box. This is Temi.
Hi.
Hi.
This one man is doing.
And then this is Larry. The Heartbroken. And then this is JB, the most brilliant of us all.
This is only the serial Breakup.
I dey call your side now.
Okay.
Today the category of the people wey no get relationship, but na them sabi advice pass. I want serial heartbreakers. So she's only, she has many husbands. In one class alone, she get like 50. And then this is Winsome. I'm sure, baby. She my sugar boy. You know, I'm the sugar mommy.
To give you all this.
So you guys, what's my own? You people know me now. Let me get channel now. I know, right? So you guys, yes, you can go to the video now. This is the part that I want to shoot. See ya. Oh God. So you guys, so yes, let's start with the story. Those people have stories. I want to say, hey, now your own pay you pass. Okay, so this was the part where we actually told our individual breakup stories, but since it's the hottest part of the gist, we decided to leave the best for later. So you guys will be getting all that part of the gist next week. So today we're just going to tell you about the lessons we've learned, and yeah, enjoy.
Tranquility and
Peace and tranquility, I beg. So you know what, guys? I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to take a break now. We're going to take a break at this point, and I'm going to read the comments of the week. Then we'll come back and just come and talk about the lessons that we have learned from our breakups, the lessons we think people should learn, you know, to help us have better relationships in our generation, something like that. Or when you shut up, it's not your type. You guys are bad. You guys are.
You guys.
Okay, so you guys, JB are beg now. What's up?
That's our first husband.
God forbid. God forbid. I'm done with you. Number 174.
Oh, they reject Lori. Oh yeah, JB.
Oh God, JB are beg.
Stand up, boy.
Okay, so you guys.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to ARIKE'S Arena.
We're gonna shake that.
If you're a low subscriber, you know the vibe.
Okay, so Temi and Peace will read it together.
Comment of the week. Only comment of the week.
Okay, so you guys, for the comments of the week, we have 4 comments as usual. So the first Abere. So what saw this one by Tori So the first one is from Espresso Hub. Fave, love, dance. I don't care what you say, being able to even share your story the way you have without painting the guy as a devil like most ladies would. Without painting the guy as a devil.
I swear he is like you are.
You're actually a devil. You don't see as you black rich. Without painting the guy as a devil like most ladies would, is so much strength in itself. You're truly an inspiration. How many of you have inspiration?
We all know that.
Oh yeah, tell Anyway, I read the second one.
Alright.
I know you love espresso.
What?
I love you with the love of God.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the next comment is from Ajishafe Moyo Solua. Oh, love it. Love face. Big sis, this is really impressive. Smile. ... I love you. Love.
Do you love? I love you.
I will love you too.
Sharon Rich.
Please, that's my baby sister.
I have watched her, boy. They sweet my tummy already. It is the energy and the natural flow of joy. Nice one, baby girl.
Yes, boo.
The love kiss.
Love kiss.
Oh yeah.
Nami next, Shekina Wonuola.
This one wrong.
See, hey, wait, you guys. So you see, this comment is actually very this one got me tearing up. This particular comment was like 5-page long. This is the last page that I had to cut out, and honestly, at this point, I was tearing up. See, it's a lady now, guy. As in, she actually poured her heart out, and honestly, I am grateful for Arenians. Like you guys, you make my world all the time. I love you guys.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Please is reading it. Oh yeah.
Shekina Wonuola. The name is sweet.
Shek. Oh yeah.
Wonu Ola. I still have a lot to say because I learned so much, but I think I'll have to stop here. Finally, thank you so much, Arike, for sharing this experience with so much candor, grace, and strength. You are the epitome of this graciousness and stability. You're a powerhouse.
You don't know what's going on.
You got to move on.
Be reckoned with. Know that I'm so proud of you and all that you have becoming. I am so grateful. I love you so much, and I am constantly and consistently.
Thank you so much.
We love you, Wanu. Chop kiss.
I mean, I never get one love letter like this.
It's okay.
You sure wrote any idea?
I don't
You're not serious.
Advice.
Thank you guys so much, honestly, for the comments. Like I said, for this particular breakup series, I actually really needed the comments. I needed to hear from you guys, and you guys came through.
Thank you.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. So let's move on to the rest of our show and finish what happened was somebody was saying me.
Please step Benita, calm down.
Benita, calm down. So you guys, we're going to finish the show now, and we're just going to talk about the lessons we've learned from our breakups, and whatever we think could help people out there have better relations. Wait till be all this, you know what they talk. Get better relationship. You know. All right. Okay, so let's start. So first up for me, like I said last week when I told the story of my breakup and all of that, one thing I mentioned was I have no regrets whatsoever. And I know that in our generation it's very rare to find people who would say, they gave everything to the relationship. I did. And even though the relationship ended, I still have a lot of, joy, a lot of, peace. Knowing that I did give my all. You get, because I did give my all to the relationship. So I just want to tell whoever is out there, because like we were saying earlier, the more of these cycles of breakups that keep happening, the more heartbroken people are out there, and the less people can actually give their all to their new relationships. So I just want to tell whoever needs to hear this that regardless of how many people have broken your heart or how many bad relationships you've had, if you're going into, if you're not ready, don't go into a relationship.
Yeah.
But if you're going in there, going with your all. If it's spoiled, it's spoiled. We go start again. Life goes on. Everybody goes. We move. So yeah, that's it. Hell yeah, JB.
She has said it all already.
Wait till you said it all.
You came here to come.
Okay, so love is a risk. So if you are trying to
Not there. So that was a big story. Actually, if you are going to fall in love or if you are going to be in love with someone, make sure that you prepare for the worst. Anything can happen. You shouldn't enter with it with half of your heart, like you said, with your all. So if you are not going to give your all, don't bother entering.
Exactly. Just
So wait, I have a question. How do we give our all if we are preparing for the worst?
You know you're
so I heard something. Sorry, I heard something about love that really, and this must have been a long time ago, that struck me, and that had always become my definition for love. Love is knowing that somebody can hurt you, but trusting them not to. So it's like you are conscious that it can happen anytime, but you are making. That's why they say love is not a feeling, it's a choice. Like, guy, I know you can break my heart, but I am choosing to trust you for as long as it lasts. The day you break my heart, no wahala, we move.
Albert Einstein.
Yes, boo.
It's actually serious stuff. It's not
Okay, wait, please.
My word is like
Yeah,
love, but fear. Like the fear is you fear that okay, this person is human. He or she or it has its own.
He or she or it. He or she or it.
I mean that okay, this is someone I can be vulnerable to. I can be vulnerable with. She knows my bad side.
Sorry, we saw but what's happen? You want go jack? Show now they see. Now why you don't? Now why you don't get relationship? Now why you don't get relationship? We dey talk love matter, you see.
Job us some.
We dey talk breakup matter, you still won't go jack.
Love, but be vulnerable in it. If you want to love, just love and experience every good side of. You know that this person is human. This person can do like this person can do bad.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Like
Sister Holly. Sister Holly.
Hallelujah.
That's just it. And the most important thing, be truthful.
Yeah.
In anything you are doing with her, just let her know, okay, yeah, I love you, but I like. I need this, I love you, but this, I love you, but this.
Exactly. People put all the cards on the table. Yeah.
Okay,
what she's into.
I'm not really serious with you. Okay, simple.
If she's okay with it, she'll stay. If she's not, she'll move.
Let them that she's the side chick. Let them that she's the main chick.
Winner. I know that it's being real. What I'm saying is that we don't be saying side main chick and
because that's what is causing problem.
You know you will be hot.
Okay, babe, I have a
That's what is causing problem.
Even though I never understand why anybody will be comfortable with wanting to be a side chick, but I totally subscribe to the idea that be truthful. Like whatever the case is, put all your cards on the table. If I want to stick with you, whatever cards you have placed, I will stay. If I don't go stay, I go come out. Everybody go move.
Sometimes being a side chick is maybe the girl sees a guy she likes, she doesn't want to let the guy go.
It's peaceful.
She knows that she cannot get that guy. She knows that the guy is in a relationship.
Yes.
Most side chicks, they willingly put themselves.
And the girl doesn't
really
have to
see
give
a
much
guy
in
putting
it
a girl
again.
in side chick position. She's the one that was.
Arike, you have to understand. You have to understand the fact that it's not everybody. It's not everybody that is programmed the way you think. Everybody's programmed differently.
And so
the only way you cannot get discouraged, like when dealing with people, is once you understand the fact that everybody is programmed differently. You should be able to adapt to live with that. You understand? And so that is when the phenomenon expect the worst from people comes in. Expect the worst from people. And so that even helps, because once you expect the worst from people, once the person disappoints you, once the person does something, so you're like, okay, you won't help the person out of whatever it is. You won't understand it better. So that's I lost. And so I don't want to like cheap this thing. I want to say something that they have all been saying that give your all, be vulnerable. This one, I want you guys to know something. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah, it isn't.
It's not easy.
Everyone that deserves it.
And so don't put yourself in a place whereby you won't be comfortable.
You know if you can be vulnerable.
If not to do something, say something. Do it with your, like the to say, your full chest.
Exactly.
Do it so that you don't want to start doing something that you start regretting or you start crying about or something. So you have to think things well. You have to think things well before you just say, okay, I want to be vulnerable to this guy. I just want to give my all. And if this thing's not going to work, I'm going to move and
then the point you made actually reminded me of something. You know that like somebody was telling me that the reason a lot of people rush into relationships is they are not comfortable being alone.
Yeah.
They are not comfortable being single. So you are really just, you are looking for the first person that shows face. So even if, like for instance, now we're saying place all your, which is what explains why a lot of people don't even get all the formal, I ask you out, you know, you agree. Because guy, I'm not even waiting for you to ask me out. As soon as we start chatting for 3 days, like, I don't catch feelings because all the way, do you get? I don't want to be alone. You get? So I feel like, and this is not even gender specific. I feel like we all need to get comfortable with being single, so that if you are going into a relationship, you have thought about it, you have processed it, you have seen whether you're ready, to give your all or whatever before you now decide and say, okay, I am going into this relationship. Until then, don't enter a relationship. It always ends bad.
Don't feel pressure.
Exactly.
You like having someone. You like being alone, but not lonely.
Concerning that, I
There's a difference between lonely and alone.
Concerning that, I feel like if you are saying you don't hate being lonely or something, you're just being sorry, just being jobless. You're just being jobless. Because I feel like we are young people. Why don't we invest ourselves in other things? Like this thing, it's not like as if I got to know it in one time or something. Someone helped me realize it. Yes, I used to be like, okay, I'm lonely. I used to feel like, okay, I need somebody to talk to, somebody to do something. But yes, the person told me that, okay, tell me, why don't you invest your time? I'm telling you the truth now. That was when I started blogging. I needed to feel like I'm actually doing this.
You get do something for yourself. Yes, that's real.
Yourself. We are young people.
Do something for yourself.
Instead of you thinking about the next guy or the next person, you see, when you are better, they start coming. That's the truth.
Yes, sis.
And it's not only for girls. It's not only for girls, for
guys too.
Yeah, you know one thing about like how human beings we will actually think. The top thing we look at is love. Whether all of us like it, look at your everyday.
Yeah, everybody wants love. No cap.
Every single action you are doing is controlled by your love for something, your love for this or that.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't love.
Love is the how will I put it? The peak, is the ultimate. A man can be poor, have nothing. A woman can even be disabled. She can be ugly and useless. A man can be useless in like a cripple, but he has love. He feels he has everything. Why is the man?
I don't think you're getting
I understand your point.
Wait. I need Larry to land. Wait, hold up.
I understand your point. I understand your point. I understand your point.
Okay.
What I'm trying to tell you is that people always chase love first.
Get this. Calm down.
Sorry, hold up. Please, okay. Wait.
Can we hold it here?
We're holding it.
Yeah.
I get the fact that
First,
like to say sorry. Yeah. So I get what Larry is trying to say.
Yes.
Every human being we desire to love
and be loved. Yes.
Exactly.
Why you then shook hand for body? Make she talk finish and head the
we
ajari.
desire to love and be loved. But one thing is that sometimes it's not just necessarily boyfriend, girlfriend,
yourself,
it can just
sometimes
be from
anybody friends that love you and
please, God will bless you for this. God will bless you for this. Sorry, please, can I say something? Because sorry, I had somebody who actually told me that. Sorry, wait. I had somebody who actually told me that my friends should have a particular segment in this entire ARIKE'S arena something, because like I legit take every chance to talk about how I am grateful for my friends, and it is no joke. See, I'm telling you that, you know that thing they say that, you know, the kind of people you put around you determines how far you go. Kiniko. I don't care about what anybody thinks, but you see, for me, it is true as hell. Because guess what? I don't just pack people into my circle. I am very picky about what
you're intentional about it.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, if you're intentional about the kind of people, to be that you put in your circle, it means even in times like this. When I was talking about my breakup last week, I kept reiterating the fact that I'm grateful for my friends, because they're one of the reasons people tell me I'm healing too fast. Like, how did you break up and you're still like this? Because I had friends I could talk to that just wanted to laugh at me. I had friends that were ready to pray with me. I had friends that had all the advice in this world. I just had them like that. So if you keep that in your circle, it's not always going to be about get a romantic relationship, get a guy that's always. Do you get to have enough love around you? Do you get you don't have enough love around you?
I'm not disagreeing your point.
Before you disagree, please, let me just remind you this thing. The word love is something very deep. It's very, very deep. I was thinking about Valentine's Day, and I was like, I don't know, Sha. I feel like every one of us, we've centered that Valentine's Day on
around,
romantic love.
Yes.
But what about showing love to people that are disabled?
Your family,
You just
even
say,
your
you
family,
say
even your
yourself,
friends,
your family.
Agape.
And like a lot is happening, and we just have to preach that word love beyond
speak.
relationship.
glory.
Let's be real. We have to preach that word love beyond. Let me tell you something. If we all embrace that word love, let's remove ourselves from companionship. If Nigeria will be a better place, the world will be a better place.
Yeah.
You will see your fellow men and you want to help that person.
Yeah.
You want to do a lot. If you can just preach that selfless love. And let me tell you, selfless love is even hard because everybody. There was a time me and Mina were talking, and Mina was like, everybody's just for themselves right now.
Yes, so
Nobody they love again.
yo for your
You know they
that
help
means
you. You know they.
we need to preach the word love more than
understand.
Jesus.
Now wait,
Now,
about
let me-
that.
Let Larry.
okay, so Larry, finish up your point.
Let Larry share his
Sorry,
point.
wait,
Let's
Larry.
get Larry's point.
After Larry,
I
see
want
this
to
people
ask
have
one
not
question. Why do people marry? Why do
People marry.
No, let's
People marry.
That's why I'll bring up my own point. Why
Listen.
people
So
marry?
personally, I think people get married because they have found one person that they want to work.
I don't even know.
Hold up. That they have found. Hold up. That they have found one person that they are ready to walk through life with, which means that regardless of what's happening in your life, whether you get a job or you don't get a job, you travel or you don't travel, there's just this one person that you just want to spend every. So
and that is exactly what
Now, Larry,
every
what
single
you were saying,
person
see,
wants.
I get your point. That's a point.
There are
Yes.
steps to achieving that.
Yes. Hold up. I get Larry's point here.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
That
wants
particular
one
kind of
person
That's
this
not
is my
saying.
own.
In terms of
This person is my
relationship.
own, and that person too can say this is my own, and whether you like it or not, that is the final.
See,
Yeah.
Everybody wants that one.
Regardless of
Yes,
how
I
many.
have friends that I love. I have friends that love.
Yeah,
me.
I get your point.
But nothing goes as deep as this is my
person
this is
and
my person.
yeah, I get.
Do you know how love is? Love is so when you love someone, there can be service to every other person because you love that person.
Yeah.
That is how love is. You don't care about any other person. You only care about yourself.
I get your point. I get your point.
Let me bust your bubble now.
Oh yeah, bust our
All
bubble.
these-
In terms of calm down, in terms of relationship, love is not enough. If you're
Love,
talking about
in
marriage,
marriage,
I'm coming.
anything.
Wait, I'm not
Your
done.
definition of love
Wait,
is
calm
not
down.
enough.
Wait, calm down. Let's be
God
realistic
bless
here.
you.
Let's be
For real,
realistic
love
here.
is
Let's be
not enough.
The only
realistic.
person that can actually love you like selflessly, even you
God
have to
Almighty.
admit it to
Abba is
yourself.
God. You
It's
can't-
God
Sometimes
Almighty.
that
Why do people
no matter
come
how much you love somebody, there is something that, okay, let's say the person that annoy you. At that moment,
In that moment, yeah.
But with God, like it's just there.
Yes.
So let's be calm down. Larry, I'm not done. Calm down. That's why I'm like
Finish now.
human love. Now let's be realistic. Let's forget all this self.
We can't reach that love.
That kind of love is not like in our heart.
Okay,
Yes.
Wait.
They're
The
just
one that we
trying.
now have now, it's not enough to like sustain marriage. That's why you see couples that actually last.
Love is not enough,
Couples
right?
that actually last.
It's not more. It's
Fine,
not.
the love.
It's not
the
just
has to be
love.
there
It's not
first.
love.
The love is compulsory for
It's
them to
at
actually
first.
want to make it
Yes.
work.
Yeah, I want to
So
love
it's now
you.
putting effort. You have to
Commitment.
understand
You
your
have to be
partner.
committed.
Understanding,
You have to
communication,
understand
many
your
other
partner
things.
first of all.
You have to
Understand
lock
your
up,
partner.
lock
You have to be
You have
open.
communicate. Like there's some things that norms you will not say to somebody that okay you like your friend now. There's some things that you want to tell them but you cannot tell them. But for your partner you don't have to have those
you don't have-
boundaries. You have to tell them.
You're saying what exactly I'm
So,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what-
Yeah, sorry.
Point.
Hold up.
Getting.
Hold up. Sorry.
That kind of love.
Sorry. Can I just clarify something? So I think I'm just going to.
Hold on.
So I think I'm just going to try to find a midline. I'm just going to try to find a midline between what Larry is saying and what Benita is saying. So what Larry was saying initially is
Larry was
that
attacking
just
me.
hold up. What Larry was saying, What Larry was saying initially is that there's this love, everybody wants it, and then we responded to him and said, if you fill your world, your circle with love from all these other sources, that you should be fine. And then he now came back to make the point that there is a particular kind of love that is exclusive. Now my person be this, I be in person, that kind relationship, I be that kind of love, and everybody wants it, everybody craves for it, and we know that. Do you get? But we came here, we got to this we got to this point because we're talking about not rushing into relationships and waiting for actually finding the person and all of that. And it still brings us back to that point, because if you are certain of the kind of relationship you're looking for, because that's why I was saying I don't understand why anybody want to be searching and blah blah, because personally I cannot be. I said it last week that if I enter a relationship today, I will still tension you people, I will still shaking it because I know that if for any reason I enter a relationship, it is going to be worth it. So I'm going to give my all again. If he crash, we move all over again. Do you get hold up? So the point is, Larry is very right in that, you know, regardless of how much love you have in your circle and all of that, we all still want that exclusive kind of love. And Benita too is also saying that if you want that kind of love, it's not only love that's going to make it work. There has to be all these other things that's going to make it work, which also still, see, all the points still comes to the fact that you have to have an understanding of what relationship actually is and be ready for it. So it is not the matter of, oh, I just feel lonely. Person, do you know person? Do you get person? Calm down there. So person just they chat you up, you don't they love up and all of that. That is not going to last. Because that love is only going to last a while, and then before you know it, the hard times come and you guys can't, you know, get through it. So it's still all the point that we're making. Love is consciousness, relationship is, you know, is hard work, and you have to be ready for it before you enter it. Thank you very much.
I'm not done.
Okay.
And personally, I feel like the way you jump into a relationship matters.
Yeah.
There are some girls that, okay, you know, he has a girlfriend, he left his girlfriend for you. Like those kind of, I don't really understand how some girls are coming to those kind of relationships. Because okay, fine, it's normal. Okay, if he leaves his girlfriend for you, the way he leaves his girlfriend for you, that's what we're supposed to tell you. Okay, this guy has
exactly
sense, does not have sense.
Exactly.
You see some guys, they will not even tell their girlfriend that, okay, I'm breaking up with you because of this person.
Now you go to remind them, say, have you sorted with that guy?
You find out that, okay, Alpha, he has wife. You now start pressuring him. You now leave his wife for you.
Yes, that's the point.
That kind of thing.
It's not going to end well. It's the truth.
But if, okay, you now say, okay, he makes sure that he ended things properly.
And then apart from that, Benita, they say apart from that, I also feel like if a guy ever has to leave somebody to be with you, it's a bad sign. Exactly. I'm sorry, but I mean that could just be me. But I honestly feel like it's a bad sign. It's a different thing. You get. So it's different. It's different if he had already broken up and then he met you and then blah blah blah. That's a different setting. But you see that, you know, he was dating this girl and then he met you and then he starts telling you like something like, you know, I don't know, I'm not really. And you get, if I met you before, it's not like I'm not really feeling what I have with her anymore. Just run, because guess what? The same reasons that he, you know, stops loving this person he was with, he will still see somebody that is not really feeling it with you again, and then leave you for that person. So
that person doesn't know. You don't know what you want.
Exactly.
My final comment for today.
It's a straight up red flag. So just move.
My final comment for today.
Okay.
There was this like a YouTube channel, Wisdom for Dominion or something like that. They were like making animated videos for Miles Monroe, like Miles Monroe. So it's like a really good. So he was talking about the whole concept of marriage. Like if you are getting into a relationship, you don't just assume that, okay, you guys are getting married. I just feel it's not wise, because at that point you are pressurized. Yes. You want to make it work by all means. But first, like if you remove that mindset, you actually settle down to actually see, okay,
and be open
we really have a connection. Like one, if you don't have anything like any shared activity or any shared interest in something, don't get into it.
Don't force it.
Because eventually you will like, there's always something, like I've noticed in most relationships, there's always this period where communication will just be whack.
Yes.
So there's going to be something else that you need to bring you guys together.
That was my period.
Because even my parents and all of them and everything. There are some moments that they don't really like. My norms, my dad does not like work in Benin, so norms he will live for like a whole week. Yeah. And yet they are still married like for years and everything. So like I started.
There are other things that bring them together.
So most times like both of them are in the medical field. Both of them, like you will see them, they'll just be talking about book, and I'm like,
but it brings them together.
Exactly. So that when you know you have that shared connection with somebody, to leave them will be hard. So if you see that, okay, this person, there's nothing aside, I want to, you know,
hi, hello, and
if you know that there is nothing like that in the relationship, my dear, do not waste your time. You can be like 3 years. And there's one thing I've noticed about guys: if they see you, they know they want to be with you. Like they will know that okay, this is the woman that I want to actually spend.
No, but it's true.
Apart from guys, they know. So they know
not even guys.
But more exactly, they know from the beginning. So if you are seeing a guy that is not still like sure, like after 3 years, and it's not sure that okay,
you need to get certificate of
relationship with that are getting married, like they get married after 6 months of getting to know each other. Why do they work? They don't. It's not like they are rushing. You see that they are rushing.
They already figured out what they wanted.
The understanding, the everything in relationship. If it's set, whether it's 3 months or 6 months, or you for marry,
who will marry Benita? It will work.
Oh yeah, Ollie. Final words.
Alright.
The calmest of us all. I swear, and she can't reach my dear the break out. You know, she'll be breaking out like like saying her egg.
Don't spoil my. She's a very good.
Yes, I'm a very good person.
No, don't spoil my market.
I just say she's fine.
Stand up. Looking for
Stop it.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so they've all said it all. I mean, they've said it all. But at the end of the day, it still boils down. If you're not a Christian, I'm sorry, but it still boils down to, God, who is the author of love.
Yes.
Go back to the author of love. Let him teach you how to love. Okay?
Yes,
from the beginning. Right from the beginning.
In the spirit, Bible.
I'm going Bible now. If you like, come yes, you that one.
No.
We're out for it. We are here for it.
Alright. Going back to the Bible, the stories of in the Bible, how God sent down Jesus to come and rescue us. If God did not love us that much, He wouldn't have sent anyone. He would have said, okay, continue your sins. No way out. Everybody would have perished. But when you look at the love of God, you should emulate Him. If you call yourself a Christian, what's the Christian? Christ-like, right? Yeah. So you should have that love of Christ. So in conclusion, God's type of love is the prototype of love. You don't know the meaning of prototype, go and check dictionary.
Please don't be attacking my Arenians like that. What's all that one? What's all that one, please? We're highly educated people. What's all that? But you guys, seriously, I feel like, while Oli was speaking, it might have seemed like it was, somewhat impractical because there were all these biblical references and all of that. But I honestly think that half of the reasons relationships are the way they are in our generation is because people have, misconstrued, misconceived, misdefined love. Don't check dictionary. Do you know? Because I feel like every little thing that we feel, we just term love. You have a crush on somebody, love. You have attraction to somebody, love. Infatuation, love. I said, he's brilliant, love. He has money, now love. If they chat me up and they catch feelings. And all the money is my love language. Now still love. Everybody just terms it love. But the idea of love, I feel like if everybody, went back to the source and understood the fact that love is all giving. Love, just read all the characteristics of love that the Bible wrote out.
Love everything.
It's just there. And you get. And sometimes you make it. For those who are not non-Christians, I want to believe you have some sort of faith that also preaches something similar. And the truth is, we may imagine that these things are, they're not in our daily lives, they are just there for the spirituality and all of that. But it's actually the point of being spiritual is, being able to impute it in your daily life. The truth is, if we have Winsome, I'll give you some time now. The truth is, if we had a proper understanding of what love is, we would have lesser issues. Because you would not go into it until you are ready to, give love, to love the way it's supposed to be done. So like Oli has said, we all go back to the source. Understand what love is. Because if you do, every single time you're going into love, you're going to be going with your own self. And trust me, I can say from experience that no matter how many times you'll be brokenhearted, if you can look back and say that I gave my all to that relationship, there is nothing I would want to change even if I had the chance to, you will find peace. Guy, people tell me all the time about how it looks like you'll find peace. People tell me all the time how it looks like, you're healing too fast or whatever. I just keep telling them that apart from grace, apart from good friends, I look back and I am grateful for that relationship. I'm grateful for all the time I gave, the commitment, everything. And if I fall in love today, I will do it again. I'm about to tension you people. You should just wait. Wait till I fall in love again. No, just wait.
You 76,
Are you breaking my heart?
Yeah. No, you are my sugar baby now. Our relationship is different. This is what we mean by defining. I'm a sugar mommy. We have a defined relationship.
I beg, I just give one last advice.
Okay.
To the guys when they use money toast babe. If I be woman say, guy can't toast me with better money. With the sapa we did this country, I will agree. But no one thing, if you toast the babe with money,
the money
guy that has
more money than you.
Is it not just common logic?
Yeah.
You try and win love with money. That means somebody that has more, even 1 naira above your own money.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
What makes you think that you have love when you have gotten a girl with money?
Brother. Preach, brother. Wisdom, he said you wanted to say something.
Yeah, about other religions that at least your religion teaches you to love God.
Yes.
And God loves, he loves that you are loving others, and said, when did you show me this love? Said, when you express the love to your neighbor.
Yes.
So it's just simple. I love Temi, I love Arike, I love everybody. But you can't go that same kind of love
you get
relationship. You define it and know what you are doing.
Exactly.
Special kind of relationship with
be open and be ready to give your all.
Also, all these secondary school students that think they are in love.
Tell me pick yourself. Tell me pick yourself.
You don't have sense at that point. You have like 6 years.
I was crying. Money geography me
because love can work from any angle.
Larry, sorry, I agree because guess what? My elder sister actually got married. My elder sister got married to her husband, and that was after 10 years that they had been together. And I mean, that was almost like when she just finished university. So they met long ago. So guy, I'm saying that so I think of course. Sorry, I think that's a point we have not made. 2 points actually. Number one, don't stereotype love. Don't have this, perfect person in your head.
That is so wrong.
Do you get? See, I feel like you it's okay to know.
How do you look like?
With some sorry. Okay.
Why we no go there?
Do you get? Hold up, sorry. Okay, so but you guys, the point I actually wanted to make is it's okay to know what you want. For instance, I'm particular about a guy that speaks good English. I'm particular about a guy that actually truly knows God. I'm not talking about Christian that goes to church. I need to know that you know the God that I serve, and we can relate on that note. So I'm saying that if you're going into a relationship, they say that nobody is perfect. Everybody has flaws. You should be able to tell that this person's flaws are the type that I can deal with. For instance, I can deal with. I don't like fair guys, but if today I met a guy that happens to have everything else that I want and is maybe slightly fair, I can deal with that. It is not impossible for me to get with somebody that is fair, as much as I don't like fair guys. That is a flaw that I can deal with. It is not like I have this perfect image in my head, and if I don't get it, that's all. That's what most people do. But it's okay to know what you want and go after it. Do you understand? That's number one. Then number two, there was something else that we said just now that I wanted to point out. If I don't remember, that's it too.
Secondary school love.
Yes, that we should not stereotype love now. That can come from anywhere. It can come from anybody.
I wanted to say that they should trash that thought that if they are like, there are some things that a woman, like they have said, it has to be the woman that does it. You get, or it has to be the man that does it. Exactly.
Then I feel like if
I don't take the man is not fit to do. Don't take the man for granted.
I'm sorry for the females. It is not God forbid for you to propose to a man.
Points made. Long and short, I feel like if people go into relationships for the right reasons, all of these things we are talking about will work out. Do you understand? Whether the guy cooks or doesn't cook. For instance, I have a friend that does not like to cook, but guess what? Our boyfriend is somebody that loves cooking. So they are perfect together. Do you understand? So I feel like if people go into a relationship for the right reason, I saw you, I fell in love with you, I fell in love with who you are, and I'm ready to work things out with you. You see all these petty things on the side, it will work out. Do you understand? Like, I just feel like if people got to that point and they could realize what really matters about love, do you get? And you understand what really matters, we'll be able to walk through all these other things. And also, I think somebody made a point that I don't think we talked about that well enough in this video. relationships are work. Don't ever be deceived that
you just sing and be lomotifing.
And you get I said it in my last video. I said it in my last video that, for instance, as much as people, there were a lot of really mushy pictures of myself and my ex and all of that were very mushy pictures and that kind of thing. Do you get? It wasn't deceit. It was me being very honest. But the truth was, we were having fights, and I wasn't just going to take a camera and be like, yo, we don't dey fight now. We don't dey fight now.
And also, if you want to post,
I won't do that.
Do not let anybody stop you. Post it. We want to see, want to watch nobody.
Express yourself as you like to express yourself. Love is very exclusive. Yes, love is very exclusive. It's very expressive. Do it the way you want to. Express your love however you love to. Don't let anybody. Do you get? So you guys.
And watch out for red flags.
Red flags.
It might be orange, but take your time. Green house.
So you guys, this is actually going to be our outro for both the first and the second video. Like we already said, this video don't reach like 1 hour. I don't know. I'm going to edit it and say, you people, please let me do my outro. This video don't reach like 2 hours. I don't even know, but I mean, I just hope I'll be able to edit it. But yes, this is going to be our outro for like the first and second video. So we had a lot of fun today. Like it was mad. The anger, the violence, the like that. It was the red flags.
Love is sweet.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if this is for the first episode, we hope to see you guys for the next half of the episode. And we hope you enjoy. We want to see your comments, we want to see your likes, we want to see your subscription. Tell somebody about this channel and all of that.
1,000 subscribers, we're not posting the part 2.
Yes.
Sorry, we'll post it.
We'll post it, but please. All right, you guys, we love you plenty.
And make sure that you are getting.
Tell me, do my outro now. Getting the best words.
Just make sure you get the best out of all our ranting and shouting.
As in all our shouting and exactly.
I hope we're able to advise you. We're able to bless you.
And get okay, Coke is expensive now. Shall I get pure water, popcorn,
and sit down with all this long talk.
Just be yourself, do yourself, love. They say love effortlessly.
Exactly.
Love. And stay safe. Life na jeje. I don't want to be.
No. Oh yeah, wait. Let's do my. Who is doing my outro? Tell me how to do my outro. So Temi is going to do my outro. Temi is going to do my outro. Temi, don't say nonsense. Then it will not end the tears in Jesus' name. Temi do my outro the way I used to do. Don't say nonsense. Oh yeah, let's do this.
Stay safe. Life na jeje.
You start me like I always say.
Okay, and so like I always say.
Please, which is your own now? Tell me our outro.
Like she always say.
Like we always say there.
Okay, both of us. I used to say at your back to say.
Like you will say now.
Like we always say.
Oh yeah.
Stay safe. Life na jeje. No let come jam me because I don't want to be here alone.
If you're a new subscriber, you need to watch my previous videos and see the end to be able to grade this nonsense that she just did.
Stop! I can say my account number. Just DM me money. I even got the money.
Guys, you are done.
No.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I said let's stay self-class. Thank you very much.
Jesus. We're done. I mean, I say, hey God.
We started around 10 now.
No, sorry, 11.